and who we are told had been impregnated by a being from the south, Akon. I asked Elizabeth what was the meaning of the strange thing which was done to me, because since that time I had come across many black people, well over 200, who had been through the same torture as I. I had come across many black as well as Cape-colored women who had been mysteriously impregnated by the same creatures that I had gone through the hands of. And let me tell you one other interesting thing before I forget. About a year after I had underwent this terrible experience, I was walking along Jeppe Street in Johannesburg delivering parcels when a white man shouted at me to stop. I stopped. I thought he was a policeman wanting to arrest me for some reason. And when I tried to produce my identity document, the white man said, "Listen, I don't want your nasty word, passbook cover." I said, "Then sir, what do you want, boss?" He said, "Listen, where did I see you? Where did I see you?" I said, "I don't know that." But he looked very familiar to me. And then he said, "Listen, don't bullshit me, man. Where did I see you? Where did you and I meet?" Then I said to him, "I saw you in Rhodesia, in a certain place. You were lying on a table. If I had hit that white man with a fist, he would not have reacted the way he did. He went pale, almost dirty gray in appearance, and he turned away with a terrible, dirty word, and he walked away. His eyes were filled not with anger, but with pure, naked terror."
Astonishing story.
Yes. But there is more, sir. There is more, because I still want to know what was done to me. Say, one day you and I must talk more in greater depth than that. I would like to tell you that since that time I have found that I know things that a man of my standard of education shouldn't know. These hands, and those who know me can confirm, these hands not only have made these sculptures using ancient African metal castings. These hands, believe it or not, can make guns and working jet engines. And one day I wish you to come back to South Africa and I will show you one of these. I know things which I shouldn't know, and it started at that time. Now, you see, sir, I want to know, what am I? Since that terrible time, my life as a man was really messed up. And one day let me tell you, sir, since that time, I have become a very confused creature. It's embarrassing really. But since that terrible day, I became bisexual, which to me as an African is very, very disgusting. Since that time, my mind doesn't seem to be my own. I think about things that a man like me shouldn't bother himself about. I worry about people. It's sickening that I have ruined my life because of worrying about people. I feel that I want to take every human being on this earth by the shoulders, shake them roughly and say, listen, Pastor, there is more to this earth than you think. Say, I have seen the cheetahs. I have smelled them. I've had personal experience of these. And there are people who claim that these creatures are gods. There are people who claim that these creatures are experimenting on us. That is a lot of rubbish. These creatures are harvesting us. These creatures are not aliens, Mr. Ike. These creatures are sexually compatible with our women. And what does that tell you? It tells you that they came from here. They are part of us. And this makes them all the more dangerous. They know us very, very, very well. They know the great weaknesses of our minds, just as they know the great strengths of our minds. They operate in what I call the gray area of human existence, that side of our lives which we don't want to acknowledge the existence of. They create, African tradition says that the Chitahuri, where they engaged God himself in a terrible war, and God defeated them, the real God, Nkulunkulu, the Creator. God defeated them, and he closed their mouths so that they are unable to talk or to eat food anymore. But we are told, sir, that the Chitahuri fatten on the energy that we human beings give them. They make us to fight each other. And when the whole land is drowning in death and fear and terror, when hundreds and hundreds of people are angry and afraid, the Chitahuri get fat because they eat what we call the dark power, which is brought about when human beings destroy the planet on which they live.
The state of human emotion.
Yes, sir. Very, very intense human emotion. We are told, for example, that if you see a Chitahuri walking through the bush or just standing there and looking at you, and you are accompanied by your wife or your girlfriend, you must immediately make love to that girlfriend and release as much emotion as possible, and the Chitahuri will be pleased and will walk away from you.